Starting a business is not easy. There are a lot of things that need to be considered, and on top of the list is money. But not every entrepreneur starts with a big capital. Some came from nothing, but now their business is booming. These are the top 5 entrepreneurs who came from nothing. First one on the list is John Paul DeJoria. John Paul DeJoria began his career as a newspaper courier. Later on, he worked as a janitor and then a tow truck driver to supplement his income. He eventually moved on to a hair care company where he met Paul Michel. The two of them began a firm with a $700 loan that grew into a conglomerate business now known as John Paul Michel Systems. DeJoria later co-founded Patron Spirits and the House of Blues restaurant chain. He's now worth more than $2.8 billion. Second on the list is Kevin Plank. Kevin Plank, the CEO of the fitness apparel company Under Armour, was practically broke when he first started selling signature garments under its name. To fund the company, he used all of the cash he had saved, roughly $20,000, and piled up an extra $40,000 in credit card debt. Soon after, he made a historic $17,000 sales to Georgia Tech University, followed by sales to 2 dozen NFL teams in a wave of momentum. From there, he went on to develop millions in sales and hire hundreds of staff in just a few years. Under Armour now employs 5,100 people and generates nearly $2 billion in retail sales. The third one is Jan Koum. Jan Koum was born in a small Ukrainian hamlet outside Kiev. Koum's family relocated to California from poverty, and in his leisure time he began learning about computers. By the time he was 18, Yahoo employed him as an infrastructure engineer in 1997. He worked for a decade before recognizing the enormous potential of the app industry in 2009 and founding WhatsApp Incorporated. WhatsApp had exploded in popularity by 2014 and was purchased by Facebook for an astounding amount of $19 billion. The fourth one is Sam Walton. It's almost ironic that Walmart is often criticized for underestimating employee payments and using innovative tactics to maximize profits. Walmart founder Sam Walton offered almost nothing when he opened his first grocery store in 1945. He relied on a $25,000 loan from his father-in-law to fund his first purchase and was immediately successful in the retail industry. The first official Walmart opened in 1962 at Arks Rogers. By 1976, Walmart was already worth more than $176 million, and Walton was once considered the wealthiest man in the United States. Last but not the least is George Soros. You could describe him as an investor more than an entrepreneur. When Soros was a teenager in Hungary in 1947, he fled Nazi persecution to live in England. Despite having little money to fund his efforts, he attended the London School of Economics, working his way through university to obtain his degree. He then moved to the United States in the 1950s, becoming an investment manager for many large corporations and eventually establishing his own hedge fund and building his own business.